You ready?
Yeah.
All right. At the beginning of the year, I teach all the students there's 4 laws of ecology. Number 1, everything's connected to everything else. 2, there's no such thing as a free lunch. 3, everything must go somewhere. And 4, nature knows best. And that kind of just shapes the interconnectedness of all life, and the way we live on the planet is going to affect something else. And I really want kids to start understanding where they fit in the bigger picture of life. You've made it so far so good. You've been through some obstacles. You still managed to have your water. Now it so happens at this time you can't get off the trail. And there's someone who wants to take advantage of the fact that you just did all the work. About 2 hours worth of hiking now so far. Maybe even more than 2 hours with the water. And guess what? They want it. So you're going to get from here to the soccer goal across the way. At this time, when they have to cross this green space, this field, they cannot get tagged.
If you lose your water, then you have to go all the way back and get some more. I feel terrible that people have to risk their lives just to get water for one day. It's unfair that they have to do that when we just walk up to a bubbler and get a drink. It's just really hard, and it's tough, and it's a lot harder than it looks.
We are human predators that want your water. Because you know what? It's a lot easier for me to just sit here and wait and take it from you. I don't have to waste 3 hours. Make sense? Good luck. There's a grassy field on the other side. Is a dirt path that goes up, whatever they call it, whatever hill. It's completely muddy and disgusting. Then they cross the field. It's slippery if at any time they touch. So the day we went, maybe there was rain in the forecast a couple days before, and so a lot of them came back quite muddy, quite wet. After they came down, they're huffing, people slip, they're muddy, they're frustrated. And then we head back as fast as we can to school. When we get here, we set the jugs down. They remember their initials that were on their jugs. If there were some jugs are initial free. I want you to look at your milk jugs. If you have a marking on it, I want you to tell me what some of it is. What do you got?
I got killed and diarrhea.
Okay, you have a D for diarrhea, which means you only have a couple days in a diarrhea state before you're thoroughly dehydrated and your life's in jeopardy, right? So you're gonna have to sort that out. K, you got killed along the way, right? And that can happen sometimes, right? Yep, what do you got?
I have 19 in me.
19. The 19 stands for every 19 seconds a child somewhere in the world dies from a waterborne illness. Every 19 seconds. I mean, I can pause for 19 seconds. And we lost another child.
We need to start by realizing that this is a problem and not just something that's going to go away.
Experiencing what 1 billion people go through this simulation just to get water every day, regardless if it's fresh or not. I want one word or phrase that's going to sum up how you're feeling.
There. Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Irritating.
Irritating.
Spoiled.
Spoiled. Now we know what it's like to feel what 1 billion people experience every single day. Empathy. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes, understanding what they go through, makes you appreciate when we go inside, the first thing you're probably going to do is get water.
Yeah.
Well, don't take it for granted. Enjoy every sip, because it's easy for you to get it. You just push a button, right? If we're going to change the world, it starts with changed minds. It's not going to be new institutions that bring change. It's going to be changed minds. And I hope that with the way we learn everything and the way we connect it to everything else, that we're changing minds, bringing about a perspective and awareness and empathy for all life and all people.
Ever since the simulation, I've tried to tell my family to take less showers, but it's hard to convince people. Like, my sister won't do that. You have to really be immersed in it, in the problem. My family, yeah, we're not very efficient in it, and I think it needs to change.
All right, let's go put these water jugs down.
Good job, everyone.
And in a 1 hour simulation, we had some very tired, frustrated, overworked, hot, sweaty children trying to get through the water crisis.